Since I'm up really early for work and security and still training throughout the week, I'm always looking for layers that keep me warm without feeling bulky. That's what caught my attention about this. This is a MEETYOO thermal compression t-shirt, and my first impression is that it feels softer than I expected. I did get it for a video. A lot of compression shirts can feel thin or rough, but this one actually has a smoother feel to it, and you can tell right away it's built for colder weather. The turtleneck also stood out because the extra coverage makes a difference when it's cold outside. What stands out most to me is the balance between compression and warmth. It's fitted enough where I'd wear it under a hoodie, jacket, or even by itself while warming up at the gym. I also like that it doesn't feel overly bulky, so it seems practical for layering, which is huge for me during colder early mornings. The material has a good amount of stretch too, which matters because I'm moving around a lot between work and training. Putting it on definitely has that compression feel, but it's not uncomfortable. It hugs the arms, chest, and shoulders well, and I can see this being useful for workouts, cold morning walks, or just the base layer under normal clothes. For me, I'd probably use this the most for early work shifts or heading into the gym when it's cold outside. One thing I wanted to know was if it would feel cheap, and honestly, no. The stitching looks solid, the material has a good stretch, and it feels better than a lot of cheaper compression shirts I've tried in the past. Does it actually keep you warm? Some questions people might have. I'd say yes, but with realistic expectation, this feels like a strong base layer, not a replacement for a jacket in the freezing weather. It's more about helping trap heat under your outer layers, and I think this makes the most sense for people who work early, train outdoors, run in cold weather, or just want a solid compression and layers for winter. Especially if you hate bulky layers like I do, because you're walking around with so many different things. Overall, first impression wise, I'm impressed. I like the fit, I like the softness, and I like that it feels warm without being too heavy. For me, this feels perfectly into my colder work mornings and winter training days, so if you need a reliable base layer, this definitely seems worth checking out.